The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in the cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to RAP Paranormal and Friends with your hosts,
Kim Purvis
and Allison Robinson. Make sure to check us out on our Facebook pages, RAP Paranormal and Friends and RAP Paranormal Busters, for up-to-date show information and events. Hey everyone, welcome to another night of RAP Paranormal and Friends. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Farrar Schoolhouse here in Iowa. A little bit of background on it. We were just there. We've been there a few times, but a little bit of background on it was that I believe around in 1919 there was a farmer who agreed to donate about 6 acres of his farmland for them to build the school, because I guess they had like a bunch of little one-room schoolhouses, and so he figured they could use that land to combine to make one bigger school. And so they did that in around 1921, 22, somewhere around there. They did have like a big celebration where they had like a bunch of the citizens come, and they had like a banquet, and they had music in the auditorium and things. And so it was like a big celebration, but not everybody was really on board with the place because, this place has, electricity and stuff. And, back then there wasn't a whole lot of that. Some places did, but back then I think that it actually cost them about $100,000, I think I read, to actually build that place, which is actually quite a bit of money for a building back then.
Back then, yeah.
And so, some people were kind of upset about it. Others, embraced it. But then, around May 3rd or something like that, 2002 is when it closed its doors. And I think it sat vacant for quite a while until the Olivers bought it, I think in 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. And, I don't remember how long after that is when I think her name was Jackie. She was a medium.
Yeah.
Jackie Carpenter?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, yep. she had stopped there, and,
she was drawn there.
Yes.
She was a psychic.
Yep.
And she was drawn to the school, and she asked the Olivers if she could walk around the place.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's when they found out they had several visitors.
I remember the one where they talked about where they went into the boys' restroom, and one goes, there's girls in here. Girls in the boys' bathroom, that was a big no-no, But anyways, you see things on there, and I'm just going to put this out there for people, this place is not abandoned, okay? There's people that live in this building. I don't care who you are. If you're intrigued by the place, call them or email them to see about a day tour or whatever. don't just go traipsing through there with your flashlights and crap and try to break in there because that's not cool. Like, stay out of it. It's not abandoned. There's people that actually live there.
I went out for a cigarette and there were 6 boys trying to get in the side door.
Yeah.
Thank God the Olivers have cameras. They caught him.
Right.
Jim was headed up, and we both caught him at the same time.
Right.
It's like they got cameras up. You're not going to get away with anything because they're going to catch you.
Yep. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And also, if you're going to go to a location to investigate, don't damage the property. I will hunt you down and beat the living fuck out of you.
She's not happy. Believe me. There was so much damage people has done in that place.
Yeah.
We found broken chairs. We found people writing on walls. They've got blackboards.
Yes.
If you want to write something, they got chalk laying around somewhere. Write it on the blackboards, not on the walls. They've taken black magic markers and written on stuff.
Right.
These doors that Jacqueline and Will put up.
Didn't they have them there for their wedding?
I think it was for their wedding. It was a backdrop.
Right.
And somebody wrote something.
I have a picture of it because, like, the words of it. Yes, there is a lot of energy that come with those doors. Why, I don't know. I don't know if it's something with the wood or what. But anyways, somebody decided to write crap on it, and it says, "Don't open, dead inside." Big ass letters all over these doors.
They put that up because of their wedding, and they do go back for their anniversary and stuff, you know,
right?
Because they did get married in that auditorium,
right?
So, and then people go and damage it like that,
right? Yeah, it's irritating. Don't go into a place. Have respect. I'm telling you, I will hunt you down and I will beat you.
Like, you can have respect anywhere. We've been to other places where people punched holes in the walls
Edinburgh,
and stuff.
yeah.
It's ridiculous. Why are you damaging somebody else's property?
Tipping over graves and everything else. You best not come in contact with me, because if I see you doing it, you're going to get a foot up your ass. That'll be the least.
It's just ridiculous how people treat other people's property.
Right.
They're giving you, yes, it costs to go. Okay.
Right.
They've got upkeep and stuff.
Right.
But don't go, they're giving you the free reins of the whole building, and you go and damage it.
Yep. Absolute bullshit.
I agree, Darren. People don't care.
They don't. It's ridiculous. But yeah.
There's our rant for the night.
I had to rant about it. I had to put it out there that this place is not abandoned. What you read, some people have put it out there that this place is abandoned. No, it's not. The people that own the building live in there. So respect it. Do not try to get in there. They do have cameras and you will be caught. And do not go in and damage properties. Treat it and respect it. Otherwise, these places are not going to let us in there. And then what are we going to do? Where are you going to go investigate?
Yes, the people live there, but they let you in. They take their dog out before you get there, and they don't come out of their room the whole night. They do not bother you.
Right.
But the only time, if you need something, you're supposed to pound if you need emergency or something. But other than that, they will not come out of their apartment.
No, exactly.
They respect you. You should respect them and their place.
Exactly. Anyways, we were there last weekend with a bunch of our friends. It seems like we've been going a lot of places with them lately. But
they rented the place and we said sure.
Yep, so we went. But I'm glad we did get to go, because who knows what the future holds for Farrar, if we're going to be able to go anymore if they sell it. So
yeah, because it is up for sale.
Yeah, it is up for sale. So, oh my gosh, why is my phone typing what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I have no idea. It just was like, I don't know. It was really weird. Anyways, now it wants to play my music. I don't think you guys want to listen to that.
Maybe the spirits followed you home.
Well, I've been kind of a raging bitch. But it was a little more quiet than normal for us.
I've never felt Farrar that way. We got stuff,
Yeah, we did.
but not like normal.
Yeah.
It's like every room we went into, it's like very still air. Of course,
Right.
it was hot.
It was very humid in there and hot.
You didn't want to stay upstairs for very long. You walked up there for 5 minutes.
And
you
your
were
skin
wringing
was
out your clothes.
Yep, your skin was gonna melt right off your bones.
And well, when we first got there, we're all hot, waiting for everybody to get there. And then we all decided, let's do the boiler room first because it's cooler down there
You're
than
right.
it is upstairs.
Yeah, exactly.
So we all went down to the boiler room. April has these lights, the
Yeah.
tripwire lights,
Uh-huh.
and we put them down the coal chute,
Mm-hmm.
laid them there, and laid all of our other equipment out. We were all sitting there, and basically we weren't getting a whole lot. Then all of a sudden the trip lights were going off.
Right.
But they wouldn't trip the music box next to it or nothing. It was just
Right.
the trip lights.
Yeah.
And if you want to see, they did go live. We didn't. They went live on Raven Rose page and the Traveler's Moon. So if you want to see the boiler room, you can go to those two pages. They went live on those, so you can watch the trip lights. Because they were answering us sometimes, and then sometimes they just go off when we're just sitting there. So
sorry, Darren. I mean, it wasn't our investigation, so sorry, buddy. But anyways, I did do some filming while we were there, but I have not had a chance to go through it. And the crazy thing is okay, so we went into the kitchen, and I don't know, some of you guys may have seen our new friend that was riding along with us in the truck, Elizabeth Fred.
Speaking of our new thing, we were driving down the highway, and I thought people were going to crash the way they twisted their neck to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, yeah, it was pretty fun to watch people. I should have been recording it, like doing a live feed as us driving around and everybody driving by us and then their heads whipping back like they were the exorcist to see what the hell was in the middle of the seat. It was pretty funny. And then Kim's like, oh, well, we're here at Walmart. You might want to lay her down so people don't think we locked a kid in here and try to bust my window out in the heat. But it's like, then I lay her down. I'm like, well, then it looks like somebody's passed out in the car. So it's like, either way. But
well, you can tell
it's Walmart, so I'm sure they probably.
You could tell it was only half a body. It wasn't a full body.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh my gosh, they dismembered somebody and driving around with the other half.
No, back to the kitchen now.
Yes,
I had to bring that up.
Back to the kitchen. We were trying to do an experiment. We had been there. We had taken Christy, one of our fellow members who had passed.
It was her very first investigation with us.
Yep. And she was wearing one of the hoodies, and she had these candles in her pocket. And, anyways, we had sat down in the kitchen, and Kim forgot the candles were in Christy's pocket. And she's like, could you turn the candles on? And then Christy's like, oh my gosh, they're in my pocket. And she looks down, and those candles were on in her pocket. So we tried to recreate it using our new friend, Elizabeth Fred. Set her in the chair where Christy had been sitting with the hoodie on, put the candles in there. And I was trying to get the camcorder set up. And, like, I'd been charging. And it said it had 15 minutes left. I go to put it on, and I could not get a picture. Uh-oh. Could not get it. Trying. Kelly was sitting there putting a flashlight on it, so I had some light trying to get it. And as soon as Kelly left, then the freaking camcorder started to work. It was really bizarre. It was like, what the hell? Like, it started to work, and it said there was only like 5 minutes left of the battery, and I'm like, what the hell? But it went longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it. I mean, we got some noises and stuff in there, but nothing really else.
Mm-mm.
It was pretty quiet in there. I haven't listened to the recorder yet.
I listened to my recorder, but I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
But your recorder was on the other side of the room, so it might have caught some of the bangs where mine didn't.
Yeah.
Because mine was sitting in the chair with the mannequin.
Right, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Darren says, punt. Yeah, tripwires are cool. They are expensive. I wish I could find a way to like make my own. That'd be sweet. Like if I was smart enough to do it. But so that didn't really work out. And then we did go up.
Oh, and before we left that room, Chris came down.
Oh yeah, because okay, so yeah.
Chris come down.
Right.
And he said, "Did you guys bang something?"
Mm-hmm.
Because he heard a big bang. But then after he left, I also remembered she said on our live feed, if you could go make a big bang and scare them,
yeah,
it would be exciting. And then all of a sudden, here comes Chris. Did you make a bang?
Yeah, I completely forgot I had said something because I knew they were upstairs, and I'm like, can you go upstairs and make a loud noise, you know, and scare them? And then he comes down and asks, and I'm like, no, we weren't banging around. And then after he left, I was like, oh shit, I asked them to do that, and they did it. So that was pretty cool. We then Kim and I went up to the principal's office or counselor's office. You know, I didn't see anything with the balloon with the light in it. I know that Cynthia was watching it and doing stuff with it, but
every time I went down there, it was still sitting in the same corner.
Right, yeah.
So I don't know if Cynthia got anything or not. She didn't say.
Yeah. But anywho, we went up to the principal's office because you know me in the principal's office or counselor's office, whichever you want to call it. I always get some weird stuff up there, but it was really hot. It was hot as balls up there.
Yeah.
And of course, there was no chairs up there this time because I don't know who took the chairs, but they were gone. And so I was trying to figure out a spot to sit, but then I was like, well, because we had the cat, we had the dog, and everything up there, and I'm like, well, and I had shut the door. Like, I shut that door. I slammed it shut. Okay, it was latched. I walk over there and I'm like, I'm going to set the cat over by the door so if anything tries to come in through the door or is over by the door, you know, we'll hear it. I was actually going to set it outside, but before I could set it outside, the freaking door opened. It opened. I'm like, oh, okay. And then Kim's like, oh, put it in your favorite room over there. So I shut the door and I shook it and everything, and it was latched. And then I put that in my little closet where the door had shaken on us before. And we didn't, I think the K2, like after I said I was getting irritable.
Yeah.
I was getting it up to the orange and stuff on my forehead. How on my forehead? I don't know. I didn't have my phone on me or nothing. Like, and I don't know if I was just charged with that much energy that I was just giving off whatever. I don't know. It was really bizarre. But then we went to try to get out, and the fucking door was locked.
Because she did, yes, Darren, she did ask about the Playboys.
I did ask about all that stuff, you know, and the nudie movies and the porn and everything.
Plus, I asked if I could smoke my cigarettes up there, and then the door was locked.
Yep. Darren goes, that door locks on you. I'm surprised it opened. Yeah, this is the third time it's locked on me. And I literally had to use all my might to push the door open. Like, I mean, that handle was not budging. And I literally had to ram my body in it to open it.
I'm not saying it wasn't from the heat or what,
but
or if something was pushing up against it, but we could not get out for a while.
Yep.
And we were suffering.
Yeah, it was so hot and I was getting irritable. I had to go outside and ground myself. Like, wasn't to the point where I had a complete episode, but getting there, if I wouldn't have gotten out of there, I probably would have had a full-blown episode up there.
Yeah, you were up there when it shook and Allison screamed.
Yeah, that was insane. Because I was like, did I piss you off? And it was like, I'm like, ah! And then we continued to sit there. I was just waiting for that door to like, uh,
But yeah, but that basically was all we really got up there was the door being locked
mhm,
and the REM pod chirped once and
right.
that was about it.
Mhm.
Nothing to write home about really. It was
No,
pretty quiet.
it was pretty quiet. We even went to Mrs. Martin's room, and usually we get our candles and stuff to turn on there, and we didn't have.
We couldn't get I went through all my recordings and Mrs. Martin room was totally quiet.
Yeah, and it's never really quiet.
Miss Martin's room, we've always gotten something in there.
Right. And it's not anything bad, but it's, usually, the cat balls go off or they
Or
turn our
Maverick,
cat.
they
Yeah.
they used to love the dog and always chirped
We
it.
did get the music box to go off in there that one time.
Yeah.
We were downstairs and we heard it. Yeah, it was in the winter time. Yeah, you went to bed around 2. Kim and I stayed up.
We finally I think laid down about 3:30.
Yeah, it was about 3:30 this last time we went to bed.
Because it was just too hot. We were drained from the heat, and
Yeah.
there were several more rooms I wanted to go to, but we didn't
Uh-huh.
make it because it was just too hot.
It was. Let me tell you, I don't know if I'm going to sleep on that gym floor ever again because I can't move back here. Like I am literally like I was like this. Like, oh my gosh, I must have slipped on it. It hurts so bad.
Uh, Put it this way, my right side.
Yeah.
You know how you've bruised or
Yeah.
like a bruised rib or something. I had a hard time breathing. I couldn't breathe either. I don't want to sleep on that gym floor either.
Yeah.
Not unless I have a cot.
Yeah.
I don't know what we did.
I don't know either. Maybe we got beat up by the spirits or something. I don't know, but
All I know is I got cold.
yeah, you did because you were laying all sprawled out on your sleep. It's too hot to lay under the sleeping bag. Next thing I know, I woke up about 4 or 5 o'clock. It was about 5 o'clock in the morning. Looked over and I'm like, "Where's Kim?" I'm like, "Oh, she's in there like a burrito." Like,
Yeah,
couldn't see
I
her
was
head or
freezing
anything.
cold all of a sudden. I couldn't get warm down there.
Yeah,
But as soon as I got out of the sleeping bag and started moving, you could feel the heat.
yeah.
But I froze right where I was at. I don't know what was going on there.
I don't know. Yeah, Darren, I think we went to bed about the same time you did when we were all there because you came out with us in a couple rooms.
Yeah.
We stayed up a little bit later that time in the
Yeah,
when it was
everybody else crashed like they did on us this time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Or the thing where we were sitting outside and Chad was showing, like, he literally walked up to his car because we had him come out to check the perimeter with us to make sure none of the kids were left out there. And so he's like, I'm going to go check my car to make sure it's locked. And he went and he literally pushed the button with his hands and you heard his car lock and he comes and sits down and he's showing Kim a video and all of a sudden you hear boop boop and his trunk door opens and we're like looking at it like then it tried to open again and we're like he's like okay if you're trying to come home with me you have to stay here. Gosh, it was funny. Darren says we were in the boiler room at 4 a.m. that time. I bet
so.
This time it was just too hot.
No matter where we went, it was hot. We did go back down to the boiler room.
Yeah, Kim and I went down there before we went to bed.
Everybody else crashed on us.
It was getting a little weird down there.
Yeah, I think if we would have stayed any longer, you would have had an episode and I've been in trouble because everybody's asleep.
Yeah, it was getting a little, and I was getting a little on edge just because, I mean, yeah, there was some weird noises. We weren't sure if it was a critter or not, but it almost sounded like it was going to come through that. I don't know if it was like a furnace thing there with the door open. I swore something was going to shoot out of there because there was so much noise coming from in there, but then we were getting some weird stuff on the necrophonics, and I don't know. It was just really weird. And then we went into the bathroom. I was waiting for Kim, and I was sitting down. I was like, ow, my leg is burning. And my leg literally was turning red before my eyes.
Yeah. You could see it. It
It
kept
wasn't
getting
scratch
brighter
marks.
and
It was just red. Like it burned. Yeah, it was really bizarre.
Okay, I got some recordings we did catch in the boiler room the second time around. This first one is I had to go to the bathroom, so I was leaving at the time. Let's see if you guys can hear it. This one plays a little bit louder than Allison's does, so I gotta see when I need to stop it here.
Oops, excuse me. Hiccups.
Okay,
It's the wine talking.
We'll let you listen.
Did you say bye? Oh my god.
I was headed out to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
When we had the necrophonics going. And
I guess I didn't catch it.
You're the one that said something that said bye.
Oh. Shit, I don't even remember. I must have been delusional.
It was very clear. They were telling me bye.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get bothered when we were in there, Darren, but usually I do. It's if I stand by that, not the coal chute, but that little door that's on the side there, that's where I get touched. And then I've been told it's the janitor.
Let me find the next spot. I don't want to go too far, and then I don't want to hit it.
Like me?
Yeah, and go back to the beginning. I hate that. I did that at work, trying to stop it. Oops. Guess what I did? I hate these recorders. You barely have to touch them and they'll switch over.
Oh, I know. At least yours is quiet about it. Mine beeps every time. Yep, new operator tonight. She's having just as many troubles as me.
Yes, I is. I hate these recorders. We got some dead air. You're not talking.
I don't have anything to say. Darren says it's possessed. Well, it could be.
Yeah, the operator's possessed.
Yeah. No, I mean it was pretty quiet. I mean, I still love going to Farrar. It was great to see people that I haven't seen in a while. It's always fun to hang out with them, just to sit and shoot the shit and giggle and laugh and all that kind of stuff. So that's always fun, but it's always fun when you get things too, but you don't always get something when you go on an investigation. Sometimes it is completely dead.
Yes, it is. But like we said,
You have too many dolls, it confirmed. Kim does have a shit ton of dolls, that's for sure.
yeah, I
Over
like my
200.
dolls.
Dolls and clowns.
Now a mannequin.
Now a mannequin. Oh, she's gonna chuck this recorder across the room in about 2 seconds. Gosh, if you guys could see her. Oh, you're having just as many troubles as I did. I haven't even gone through mine yet. I've been too busy school shopping and all that kind of stuff. Darren said a big fuck no. Well, Darren, the next investigation you go on, guess what? Our little friend's gonna be with us.
We take her everywhere now.
Yep. You never know where she's gonna pop up at.
I don't want to go any farther, so I'm going to start it at here, but it's got a little bit to go.
Okay.
Okay, and what is being asked? You asked for it to turn the lights on, and you get an answer.
I did. Oh, I did. I guess I didn't hear the question.
No, I didn't go back far. It stopped.
Did it say yes? I heard a yes, and then I heard a no, and then I heard shit.
I heard a no, real clear.
I thought I heard a yes, and then a no, and then oh shit.
Well. Go back far enough?
I don't know. I don't know what time you're looking for.
It's hard to see.
Oh.
That light.
Carol Ann, go into the light, Carol Ann.
Okay, I'm probably about 9 seconds ahead, so got 9 seconds before you'll hear the no. So.
I heard the no right there. Then I hear oh shit right there.
Yep.
It says oh shit. Put a blindfold on it. Darren said he's going to bring a cover or a blindfold for it. Darren, just because you put a blindfold on it doesn't mean it's going to not follow you around. Could be a floating torso. We threw that around a little bit when we were there.
Because Chris don't like dolls either.
Nope.
Or mannequins.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Trying to take it slow. Let's see, 52.
There we go. Just trying to find another one.
Okay, we'll start it at 9:51. I got it this time. Okay, this one is let's see. You were asking about the string of lights. Who tripped it earlier when we were down there?
Okay.
So. What? It was hard to hear, but it said Jim.
Oh.
But it was hard to hear there. But I had to have it clear up to my ear.
Yeah.
But it did say Jim.
Oh.
I don't know who Jim is.
I don't either.
Gee, we're almost ready for the next one. Okay. You were asking it a question, but I can't understand what you said. But you do get a response here in.
Okay. No. That was
very clear.
Yeah. I tripped it. Haha, funny.
And then in the same area, I'll keep playing it. We get two answers. You ask about is there birds in the pipes?
Oh.
And you're going to get two answers.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What about birds?
No.
Yep.
I heard yes the first time and then no.
Yeah. Now I got to get to the next one here. We don't have too far to go because you're asking about bats.
Oh, yeah.
and you will get an answer.
Okay.
I can't.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Here we go. Intermission.
We're almost through. There wasn't too much we caught.
Yeah, and like I said, I haven't gone through my recorder yet, so I'm slacking.
Quit your yawning.
Can't help it. I'm tired. I actually had a full work week this week. I haven't had one of those in a while because the docs have been gone.
We need more light in this house. I gotta get an electrician out here. Find out why that one light doesn't work. Okay.
Why is my foot pulsating?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It just felt
Okay.
like something was thumping my foot.
This is where you're asking about, is there bats in there?
Are there any bats in here?
No.
Yeah, but the part just
I
before
heard a whole bunch of talking, but I couldn't understand.
The part just before the no, it says lots of them.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I heard talking. Can you replay that?
You want me to what? You want me to what? Okay.
A mouse in where? In the boiler room? I don't know what animals were in there, but the chittering, I thought it was raccoons. Like, I thought there was a whole colony of raccoons in there. But when Kim and I went in there, we had some weird, different noise that was coming from it.
Lots of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you got the no.
Oh, weird.
And then this one came up random. We weren't really asking much.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now,
I don't know if there was any mice in there, Darren. I didn't see any, but doesn't mean there wasn't any.
We saw droppings, but that don't. Well, we didn't see any running.
Mm-mm. And it sounded like the door in there that's locked in the boiler room, it sounded like something was rattling that.
And I didn't catch it on my recorder.
Ugh.
But you might have with yours because yours was closer to the door.
Yeah, it was. I'll have to check it. I was like, if that door comes open, bye. Oh, my watch just told me to pause and reflect and be mindful, have mindfulness. At least it's not telling me to stop and take a deep breath and de-stress.
Okay, I'm at 13:01. I need to be at 13:09. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna play it. I'm not gonna go any farther.
Uh-huh. Fun.
Yep. You in it. Just a minute.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. They're
That's
having
funny.
fun. We were just not saying anything really, and
Yeah.
it said fun. Yep.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I know, Darren. Yeah, my watch tells me. I don't know if it like detects when I'm like stressed out or what, but it was calling me mom for a while. Mom, you're almost there. Continue to do this to close your exercise ring. It's like, why is it calling me mom? It doesn't do that anymore, but it was for a while. It was kind of weird.
Okay, this is one that I sent to Will and Jacqueline because of what's being said.
Hmm.
I'll just get to the right spot. Okay.
It doesn't tell me to eat. It doesn't have to tell me to eat because I'm constantly eating, shoving my face.
Okay. Now, we're asking if they miss Will and Jacqueline.
You miss Will? And Jacqueline?
Yep.
Yep. It sounded like it said Miss Will, like underneath after it.
But you hear the static?
Yeah.
It did. It only did this in the boiler room.
That's
My
so weird.
recorder. I couldn't understand why.
No, it doesn't tell me to go to the bathroom either.
We got two more, and that's all I got from the boiler room. Okay. Okay, this here, we were asking if you're a man or woman.
Yeah.
And then we asked, are you a kid? And then this is what come up.
Yep, 3.
I didn't get a stop soon enough. But yeah, we asked if there was any kids, and it said 3.
Oh.
So,
Huh.
I'm not gonna go back. I'll screw it up. So.
Yeah.
And one more, we switched over to Spirit Talker.
Mhm.
And this will be the first thing that came out of its banks, and then that's all we really caught. Most of it was Jerbish.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay, I'm a little early, but you'll be able to understand it. Hear it?
I don't know. We didn't hear
Who's
nobody
talking?
Yeah, who's talking?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And that was it.
Hmm.
The rest of the Spirit Talker wasn't even talking about anything.
Yeah.
It was just rambling, basically. I still leery on that one anyway, but
Yeah.
but I like that. With who's talking?
Yeah.
As soon as we turned it on, who's talking?
Yeah.
So that was the boiler room. I went, like I said, I went through the whole recorders of mine, and I couldn't hear any of the bangs we were hearing. In the boiler room, we were hearing stuff behind us, in front of us.
That's right.
I couldn't hear any of that on that recorder because it'd get staticky.
Weird. I'll have to check mine.
Because when you say, "Did you hear that?" and that's about the time the recorder was getting staticky.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen before with my recorder. Anybody can explain that one? Why my recorder would get staticky all of a sudden?
Yeah.
It's never done it before. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's a little weird. I guess I've never really
Hopefully we
happen.
get this all figured out and we can transfer them to the computer, and I'll already have them marked. I can just and then we won't lose it to go back to the
I
start.
know. That's a goal at some point, but
because that's what this new computer is, to put all of our recordings on, and we haven't been able to do it.
yeah, I haven't figured out how to get them on there because the programs I want to use, I try to put the files in and it's not working. So I don't know.
That's a nice recorder, Darren. He sent me a picture of the recorder. I just can't afford anymore. I've got 4 now. and they're all full.
I have two. I lost one, so and yeah, my old one's full. That one's a pain in the ass to try to transfer
Yeah, because you got to go from your recorder to another recorder to then to the
to the
computer.
computer. Yeah, that's an old school, like older one that yeah,
It doesn't have a USB or whatever.
yeah. Weird.
I just never. This is one of my newest ones, and I've never had static come on this like we did down the boiler room.
Right. Yeah.
But we didn't have it in any of the other rooms.
No. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. I mean, I wish I would have got through my stuff, but I just haven't had time. I don't even know if I'll have time this weekend since
I just took it to
moving
work,
Kinsey in.
and during
Dang, Darren. 105. I spent 90 on my last one.
$53 was my last one. Best Buy.
Yeah, I bought my last one online. It's cheaper now, but Darren, I don't know what's going on, but your questions like pop up and then they disappear and then they pop up again. I don't know what's going on.
We're yeah. You can here's right at the beginning of the boiler room.
Yeah. Huh.
Listen to the static.
And we sound really muffled.
Yeah.
Can you see the key too, or do I need to move it down?
Oh, dang. Yeah, that is.
I don't. Never had it do that before. You know how hard that is to listen to?
Oh, I'm sure. Did I take video in there?
Yes. You
Okay.
did your new one in there.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to watch it.
Because it shut off halfway through.
Okay.
We weren't totally
Probably
done
when we got all the weird shit going on is when it shut off. That's typical.
It shut off the time you heard the noise right behind you.
Oh.
So you go, what a time for my camera to go out.
Yeah, that seems...
Because I remember hearing that on the recorder.
Gosh, yeah, that's typical. Wow, my goodness. I am just...
I think I was more mad about the damage people had done.
Yeah.
More than the investigation being quiet.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot. I didn't get it written down. I was going to write it down and find it, but up in the principal's office, when we were up there, we were complaining about the heat.
Yeah.
The ovulus did say waters.
Oh, yes, it did.
So
yes.
maybe they were thirsty too. I don't
yeah.
know.
They're probably like, holy hell, it is hot up here.
You know, because that's the only thing that came on the ovulus was waters.
Yeah.
I was going to write that down and I forgot to when I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
I've been done for a while buying equipment. There's so much out there I'd like to have, but
I'd like some more camcorders and stuff like that.
I want a tripwire, but I think Attic Junkie sells his. They're a little bit different. Sells his a little bit cheaper too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for sure.
I can't remember. I was kind of looking through his stuff the other day, but I can't remember.
It's just a little bit
Darren,
different.
cool.
I don't think it's as long.
Oh, where did I did find some stuff I was searching, and Big Lots has some cool stuff. Darren, that you would just absolutely love. They have a peekaboo baby doll animated plush.
Ooh,
it's a scary one. This one is a doll pulling a teddy bear, and it's animated.
Oh yeah.
These are perfect. God,
a plasma ball. Target sells them, and I keep every time I buy a Target, I go check. They never have it. They're out of stock.
Gosh, what
Because
did
they sell them for, what, 23 something for them at Target?
Yeah.
And they're always sold out.
There was a motion activated one on here, but I don't know. I don't see it now.
Oh, that would be fun to have.
Yeah, it was a motion activated creepy ass looking little doll for like $25. But now I don't see it on here. The other ones are all animated.
Darren says the Halloween store is open there.
Ooh. I haven't looked around here. I mean, well,
Any
Marshalltown.
noise activated ones? Like if they hear a noise, it turns on?
I don't know.
Because that would be interesting to have, how many, if it would turn on, if it hears a bang in one of the rooms and it comes on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure we could
That
probably come up with something, make something.
Interesting. You might dress up for Bango.
Oh, shit.
I depending on the weather, every time we go, it's freezing cold.
Yeah. Oh, here's a roaming doll. It must walk around, but...
Ooh.
Halloween sound-activated haunted doll that says "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy."
Oh yeah.
$21.99. Has no eyes.
My kind of dolls. I can't afford
This
them right
creepy
now.
Halloween doll includes one-piece sound-activated haunted doll. This scary screaming doll provides a dash of terror and horror to any haunted house. Oh. I'm going to add that to my favorites.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe I can get something like that. That'd be fun. Well, here's a swinging decrepit doll, but a lot of these are just animated. They don't have...
Oh, we gotta have the sound activated or
something.
motion. He's thinking about coming as Jason.
Oh. Oh boy.
Come as Jason and we'll put you in that coffin. You can jump out at the kids.
Yeah. That would be fun. I'm looking here to see if I can find any other. That just says
We're sorry we had a lot of interruptions and quiet time on the radio. I hate these computer recorders.
Yeah.
You just barely touch it. We're back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Dang. I can't find any. Motion activated.
She's looking at dolls. Watch out,
I
Darren.
am. Holy. Fuck, that one's scary, but I'm not paying no $160.
No. Too expensive.
Well, that's a porcelain doll. We could paint one of them up. None of these are motion activated. They said they were, and they're not. Liars. Duh. That's annoying.
Oh well. Halloween's coming. More and more stuff will be coming out.
Ooh.
More and more stuff for experiments.
Oh. Halloween motion sensor talking scary creepy girl doll.
Ooh. She looked creepy.
She does, but I can't find no descriptor. Oh, I'm not buying that right now. I just wanted to see a description, but there isn't one. $140, I don't think so.
No, she's a little too much. Robert and Thomas are going to try to force me into the haunted house. Well, you should.
You should go. It's fun. It's great. I could go in and punch a clown or two.
We need to send Josh in again.
Oh God, yeah, that was the shit. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh.
We still got that picture going around.
Oh Lord.
Cynthia said she was going to have T-shirts made up of that face.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, I remember him grabbing that poor innocent child. He was scared shitless. And I'm like, dude, you're grabbing, like, children. That doesn't look right. Like, oh,
He
God.
was just grabbing whatever was in front of him to get him out of there.
Exactly. Oh, my God. That was so funny. That was the funniest thing when we told that one person to take him in by himself, and he kept going up to him, holding up one finger, and he's like, number one. He's like, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? And then when he takes him up to the door, and then he gets ready to shut it, Josh turns around, looks at Kelly, and he's like, they have to come with me. And he's like, no, number one. And he slams the door. It was the funniest thing. And then he held his head up there, and he's like, I don't hear any screaming yet. And then he's like, oh, I think I might. Oh, God, it was so funny.
I remember when Josh came out, I need a cigarette.
Yeah. Kelly and I were still in there getting chased by Michael Myers. We're like, how do we get out of this damn thing? Oh, God. Thank you, Darren. Yes, make sure you like and share the show. Also, I forgot to say that I am wearing my Paranormal Buzz Radio t-shirt tonight. If you're interested in getting one, go to our Teespring website. Well, let me look it up real quick because I have that. Got all this stuff on here. I meant to say something about it earlier. Oh, why do I have clown music going through my head? Circus music. I don't know. That was
I don't have no clowns out here.
So teespring.com/store/paranormal-buzz-radio. Go check it out for your Paranormal Buzz Network gear. T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, masks. You can check out Shay's Paranormal Chat. She's got some goodies up on there too. And then she is Sunday will be available. It's going to be the Doomsday Murders on Exploring the Unknown, so go check that out. Time for bed for me. Why? What did I do? Oh,
you were
'cause
yawning earlier.
Oh, yeah, I am tired. I will probably go home and get a shower and be passed out. That's sad. I'm usually asleep by 8 o'clock anymore. I'm out. As soon as I sit down to watch TV, I'm out.
8 o'clock. I'm usually asleep by 7.
Yeah, I can be sometimes, but probably not tonight. I am losing it. I've been losing it for a long time, Darren. Where have you been? My mind has gone and left a long time ago.
It's left the building.
It has. Very long time ago. But anyways, thanks, Darren, for joining us. Thank you for everybody who's not in chat but listening. We appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, go check us out. Follow us on Paranormal Buzz Radio, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
I don't know if we'll have any investigations between now and September, but September 24th
4th is
we'll
Granger.
be at Granger that night. So.
Yeah, we'll be in Granger that night. I have to get Chloe all dolled up for homecoming, get picture, and head to Granger. So hopefully she doesn't have any volleyball tournaments that day, and I don't know what time her hair appointment is yet, but hopefully she can have pictures done by like 3:34, and then we can be on the road. So
we can be there by 5 or 6.
yeah, hopefully. Darren's like, I know that. I've been around long enough. Haha, funny. Watch it, Darren. You're going to get a nice little throat punch the next time I see you. But anyways, make sure you go check us out. Check out Paranormal Buzz Radio. Website is under construction yet, but like I said, you can follow us for up-to-date information on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And keep checking back for all the up-to-date new podcasts and shows and all that jazz. And I'm going to shut up before I start rambling anymore because I'm getting really tired. So, peace out, everybody.
See you next week.